Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Here's Connor, and this is his eye here. See, he's doing very well. He's been out. I wanted to show you he's still kicking. Yes, he is. He's still kicking, aren't you? Are you still kicking? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm still a good boy. And he's very good. Put him on leash, walk him in the backyard. He's getting used to things. He's very uncomfortable sitting here in my lap right now because he's sitting on his hiney instead of his haunches. Aren't you? Huh? Yes. Oh. There we go. There you go. Now, if you want to sit up here, you can. Good morning, good morning. You know what your name is? You know what day it is? You know what time it is? Well, the world is good then, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is so good. Well, we've got an overcast sky, and if you can hear the highway, all the people on the highway today. And we're not that close. It's the clouds are so close to the ground that the sound feels like the highway's right here. But it's not. But it's not. I'm going to read your comments today and see what's going on. I know here it's pretty chilly. Well, it's not cold, just chilly. So I thought I would put yellow on today and feel like sunshine, since there's no sunshine today. But that's what we have to do sometimes. We have to pretend in our own little worlds, and that's what I do. I hope y'all are all doing good. I hope so. Let's see what our comments are today. Can't wait to hear from y'all. See what's going on. La, 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 la. Comments. All right. Maribel is hooked. Good morning, Maribel. You're up and at 'em this morning. Said, awesome, happy mail. I thought so too. I thought so too. I just loved it. But I love the comments too. I love you guys. I do. And here's Bonnie. Good to see you and Connor. And to see you smiling. Thank you. Thank you. It's hard to put a smile on when you're stressed, isn't it? Do you have any trouble doing that, Bonnie? How about you, Maribel? Is it hard? I can see y'all now, just a smile up a storm. Yes, I can. Oh, and here's Penny. Glad you liked the yarn. I did, Penny. Penny T. The yarn you sent me, I got yesterday was, I've been dreaming about what I'm going to make with it. And I've got some pointers too. I think Mrs. C commented on how I could use that. We'll get to her comments in a minute. All is well with us. Getting wood in the house for Joshua's new wood stove. John has been staying in and keeping warm. I have a pumpkin pie in the oven. Oh, no, that smells good. No, that smells good. Oh, by the way, Penny, I just saw the video you put up on your walk with Cricket. And little Cricket, I tell you what, he really had some health problems. But you know, when they start getting older, our little fur babies, just things happen. But you're a good mommy. You're a good mommy. And the video this morning was good to walk along the woods with you. It's just perfect. I know exactly where you are. Exactly know where you are. Thank you for commenting, sending that wonderful, wonderful yarn. I really enjoyed that. And I will make something for myself. And here's Mrs. C. Looks like you made the right decision with Connor. Both were tough and have consequences. So good to see you smiling again. All we can do is hold his hand to the end. That's right. And you know, I have found, Mrs. C, that it's given me more structure. Like I need more structure. But I do. I'm getting in a routine with him in the mornings. And Clyde and Itzy and Harry are all, you know, working. I'm trying to get that perfect wave of flow in the mornings. That's the most critical time for me, is getting everybody fed and outside, and then I go out and take Connor out in the yard with Clyde out there at Itzy and all of them. Yes, that's all we can do, but he's a good buddy. He's a good buddy. I hope we don't have any more problems. I guess you saw where Penny, if you just saw Penny Teen's video, she just put up about 4 minutes ago, I guess, where her little short walk out in the woods. Oh, I miss the woods up there, I really do. I miss her too. Oh, and here's Mrs. C again. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Mima. You could use that beautiful yarn to make a shawl for yourself using the Hugs Are Free pattern by Jax. That way, you could always give hugs whenever you need them. Oh, Hugs Are Free pattern by Jax. Well, I will look it up. I will look it up, in fact, this morning, because I would like to see that. Yes, I would like to have a beautiful shawl out of that. I think there's enough yarn with 1,146 or something like that yards. I think that's going to be it. I think they'll do it. I'm a big girl, you know. Oh, my. Excuse me. Well, that's the comments for today. Let's double check and make sure that I haven't overlooked. Well, I know. I don't know why some of my comments, because I know I just got a comment from Butterfly, but I don't know where it is. Let's see if I can find it this way. Huh. Sometimes my comments just don't show up. I don't know why. But I know I got one from her this morning, because it came up on my... Let me try it again and see, maybe it's this way. Well, I don't know, but I know I just read an email from Butterfly. But she was asking if I had gotten the pen letters. It's been a while. No, I haven't gotten them, but I'm looking for them, Butterfly. I really am. I'm looking for them. Anxious to get them. I can't understand why I don't have them. But you know, the mail's, I have trouble getting mail. I really do get a lot of trouble getting mail. Thank you for your comments today and for your support always. I found another skein of this blue, and so I decided that I would continue on with you know, this is so pretty. It's, I don't know if you can see, but it's blue and gray and light blue and white. It's just really beautiful color. I think it's going to be very, very cozy. And the stitches are very loose because that's the way I want it. I want it to be a loose weave, even though in the center, when I was under stress, it is tighter up there. But so this morning, I even had time to feed myself and drink my coffee and feed everybody and get them out in the yard before I made a video. So now I can just sit back and relax and just crochet. I'm sorry there's so much background noise today. Some days you can't hear that highway at all. But today, with a low ceiling sky, you can hear it's a constant roar. Can you hear it? Yeah, I went through and we're looking at YouTubes yesterday at different ones, and you know, sometimes when you go on YouTube, you never know what you're going to see out there. So yesterday there was a little girl, and she has her own little YouTube channel, and it's got children's YouTubes, you know. So I looked into that and I said, look at this, all these cute little stories that are made up in videos that are made by adults for children, but also children's videos of that they've created themselves. And this one little girl, you know, she's teaching herself Russian. She's 12 years old and she's going to learn Russian. So she started getting on YouTube and to learn Russian. Well, you know, young people can pick up things so much faster. And I was thinking, look at her, all by herself, sitting in her room, learning Russian. So I was talking to my daughter, and one of her husband's daughters is learning Chinese. Chinese, do you believe that? And guess where she's learning it from? YouTube. Sitting in a room, learning Chinese. That is just, now, she has autism of some level, but this seems to be something she's very good at. So I really hope that there's a future for her in maybe interpretation, or what is it when you decipher language for other people? Oh, I can't remember. I think today is going to be low profile day for me, like it isn't always. I'm going to do some dishes and stuff, but anyway, I was really amazed at the young people having their own YouTube network. And you know what I run across, which was very surprising? You know Fiber Spider? Do you know that he has a channel that he reads to children, that are made especially for children? Yeah, he reads like audiobooks. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that was. And I said, oh my gosh, I know him. So not only does he instruct on and tutorage on crochet or cooking, he also, well, of course we knew he did audiobooks, but yeah, when I saw that for children, I said, that is so wonderful, especially with his voice, you know? I just think that is so kind. So kind. But children can learn a lot from YouTube, and I think a lot of us use YouTube to find things. I know I always look things up on YouTube. You know, it used to be Google. You know, you say, hey Google, what temperature is it? Hey Google, what does the word fancier mean? Hey Google, can you translate this for me? Oh, and there's a girl out there that has a YouTube channel, and she made a beautiful shawl, but I can't understand a word of what she's saying. So I've been trying to watch her, but I just can't seem to. I don't know if she goes too fast. I think for me, not for y'all. But I would really like to do that shawl. It's called a circle shawl, circle pattern shawl, and I have seen that circle pattern shawl pattern before. The circles, they're circles, and it's in fact I think Fiber Spider did one on that. But I did find a new granny square that I am so excited about, and Robin is Hooked, I think is the name of it. Oh, and it gives you the granny squares, but they focus on diagonals. Very, very good. Now y'all may have seen it, because I don't know. I don't think that's a current video she has out there, but I really was excited about trying that. So I got to put that down here as number 10 on my list. I want to finish this first, and then I'll move on. But I want to make a shawl out of that beautiful yarn Penny gave me. I noticed it. Yeah, I think I've got a little bit of runny nose. I think it must be pollen and stuff, but that could be. And I haven't heard from Daniel in a while. Have y'all heard from him? I'm hoping he's doing well. I saw some videos yesterday on Christmas in Quebec. Oh, it was beautiful. And then I saw a video on Eureka Springs here in Arkansas. You know, that's, it's a, looks like a Swedish village up in the mountains here in Arkansas. Oh, and it was so much fun. I used to love to go up there. My nephew lives up there now, and his daughter. And some of the work there that was in the process of building that town in the 1800s were master carpenters and rock masters. I think they're called rock masters. So that's what my nephew is. He's a rock mason there. But it's beautiful. Look it up. It's Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Very good video. And the one was Quebec. I don't know where in Quebec it was, but it was beautiful to watch. It had a little snow in it, you know, and all the Christmas decorations were up. And oh yeah, Maribel, how is your Christmas project going? Blanket. I'm still waiting to see. I haven't got on Facebook a couple of days. I'm still working out timetable for my life, my social calendar. But that's what we do. Now they've got you all confused on every topic in the world. You'll say, "Whoa, Memo's really crazy today." But one thing I do know, do not worry about things you cannot change. No, don't worry about them. Nope. And let's get in the Christmas and holiday spirit. Yes. Ooh, my hands are cold. Ooh, brr. Remember, God has you in the palm of His hand. Pray for Mother Earth, our bumblebees, our butterflies, our little birdies, our little fur babies. And if you watch all the animals that are with us on this huge planet, take care of yourself, because we're on this big old world together, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.